Pathological liars and stalking organizations spread rumors, making perps think it's okay to track you down like a dog. There are people that are telling these people who are stalking you that you have done something wrong. And maybe they're conducting an investigation on you. But whatever they've said, they have piqued the person's interest. They have riled them up with the slander. And this is why people will have people turn on them that they know. There are people who have pinpointed the slander down to one person, and they know that once this person gets a hold of the people that they know, they may not like them. There are people who will go to places and will have someone not like them after a short period of time. They'll be around you momentarily. They'll be rocking with you at first, and then after a while, they may not like you. You may not have known why these things happen. Some of them are other reasons than gossip and slander, but a good majority of this, besides where it's like energetically or spiritually, a lot of and this is another occurrence for this as well. Just because it's not coming off as energetically or spiritually, like a spiritual attack or attack on your energy, it could be a reason, like your energy and the type of spirit you have could be the reason why this person is slandering you and spreading lies. But a lot of these situations occur because someone went and told someone something about you that would make a person not like someone. Someone could lie and say you're racist. Someone could lie and say you hate a specific group of people. Someone could lie and say you've done something to someone. And now, from whatever they've told someone, they could say that you steal or you rob or you do something illegal or you're participating in crimes or something. They will tell people anything that they need to put the spirit in them to want to look at you in a suspicious manner. Anything that will cause suspicion, they'll tell them so that way their interest will be piqued. Not only will they watch you, but they will pretty much police you. A lot of this stuff was used earlier in history during like the times of during the times of what it was called, I believe it's called the Stasi, or like around like times in Germany and like Nazi war camps. A lot of this stuff was also implemented by other like foreign government policies. A lot of people would use their people to police people. It's like a self-policing strategy that they implement. They want to implement self-policing, and they want your neighbors, people at your job, they want you to be policed. And they feel the need to police you, and also they feel that they're not doing anything wrong. You know how how righteous you feel when these things happen to you, which is something that we have to not get out of hand with as well. We don't want to get overly righteous, or we don't want to get holier than thou because these kinds of things are happening. Just because these things are happening, it doesn't make us any better than anyone else, but it does make us better that we don't participate in it. They'll tell people things to make them look at you like they're doing a righteous deed by keeping an eye on you. If someone thinks they're a criminal, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. If someone thinks that you're a bad person, they actually think that they're doing society some good by keeping an eye on you. So some of us aren't even aware that the people that may be watching us, it's like a neighborhood watch program. They actually think that they're doing something positive and protecting people from you. They've said something that painted a picture in their mind of you being a threat. And because they were able to paint a picture in their mind of you being a threat, now they have probable cause to search your home, to take your mail. If they think you're scamming or doing something illegal, why shouldn't, in their neighborhood, why shouldn't they cooperate with any type of authoritative figure concerning you and what they said about you? They want people to not like you, and they want to try to destroy your social life, destroy your public life. See, you don't have to be social to have a public life. You could be an introvert, you could be non-social and go out in public and enjoy your life and have a real good life. You can enjoy yourself and really have a good time. Just you. You don't have to socialize with people for that. But you'll have those who they'll even take that from you. They'll even want to take that from you. They don't want you to have that peace when you go out in public. They want you to be paranoid, be on alert, be on edge, and think everyone is out to get you. And they want you to think everyone is your enemy. Like a lot of us, we end up meeting people and they kind of end up having to work with us. And they really end up having to work with us because of what we've been through. So you have to find someone you have to find some friends that get you. You have to find some people that have gone through similar experiences or are just understanding, because if not, then people are going to just deem you as someone that is not mentally sound. And that right there is another thing that they could lie about. They can tell people that you're crazy because you're not abiding by their law. You're not abiding by the evil that they put in place for you. You're not allowing them to control you. So what they'll do is they will lie. All right, but the thing is, the stalking organizations are being lied to. All right, they're spreading rumors to people and telling them that you're involved in activities that deem them to feel that they have a right to do this type of stalking and to administer this type of behavior. They feel they're doing something right because deep down inside in their heart of hearts, they feel you're doing something wrong. They have formulated some type of plan to get people to watch you. And they do this to a lot of people. And they do this to good people. But the reason why they do this is because they no longer want you to be a good person. They don't want you to be a good person for long. Like they're hating and they're jealous because they can't break you. The whole objective, if they can't mentally break you down, they'll settle for turning you into one of them. If they can't mentally break you down, they'll settle for turning you into one of them. If they can't destroy you, they'll allow you to become evil. They'll allow you to have pride and think you're better than people and become self-righteous. These are things we have to avoid. There are people who are evil, but you don't want to think you're better than others because they're not behaving the way they should. Does that slightly make you better? I'm sure it does. But that's not where your concentration should lie. And that's not what you're supposed to be focused on when it comes to this. You're supposed to be focused on the fact that you stand for the truth as far as the truth is concerned. But they feel that they have the right to track you down like a dog. They feel that they have the right to monitor you and to keep an eye on you because someone has lied to them and told them that you are a potential threat. which makes them feel that their neighborhood is unsafe. If someone has children, someone has an elderly parent or relative to take care of, or if someone just sees that you're in our environment, you're in our neighborhood, we heard some things about you, you're no good, we're going to keep an eye on you. But when they do follow you and they do keep an eye on you and they watch you, they don't find anything. They don't find a thing. But a lot of these people are being forced into this because they lied about you, but they actually have real dirt on some of these people. And they are coercing them and forcing them into treating you that way, so that way they don't get exposed, they don't get caught, they don't get put out there on Front Street for whatever dealings they have with these handlers. The ones that tell them to go follow this person and go do that, those are handlers. Those are the ones that you've done damage to and harmed without even knowing that you did it. You cause an injury to people without having any prior knowledge of doing so. But haters are fragile. Narcissistic people are fragile. You don't compliment them, you might be a whole mortal enemy. You don't give them enough attention, you might be a whole mortal enemy. You don't listen to their stupid stories or what they have to say or what they feel is important, or talking to them even though that person is garbage to you and toxic. This person is injured. So these organizations that these people are in, where they're lying on your name, they're telling people you harm others, they're telling people that you're a harmful person, you're a bad person. It's so people can track you down and to do their work for them. They will lie on anybody that they feel the need to, because they want this person's reputation destroyed. They want their life destroyed. They'll do this to you at jobs. They'll do this to you at your church. Anywhere they feel the need to do this kind of stuff. But they're not honest. The whole game is to convince other people that they're the good person and you're the bad person. And some of them succeed in doing that because people are gullible. Some people actually want to believe the worst about a person, but you'll have people that are just lying around, not doing anything, looking for something to do, and this gives them something to do. This gives them a reason to wake up in the morning, to track you down like a dog. Some of these people, they don't let you out their sight. So it's all because that lie they told. It's all because of things that are untrue that they said. And when you're not up to anything, they have to make up stuff. They have to say certain things about you for people to keep an eye on you, because otherwise people would look at you as an upstanding citizen or a good person. That's not something that they want. That's why they have to lie. They have to lie so you'll get painted in a bad light. They want to make you look corrupt, look evil. They don't want people to trust you, and they don't want people to think that they can be comfortable around you. And that could turn a person into them. That could turn a person either into a stalker. You're full of resentment. You're following people who followed you. You could potentially end up looking like you're a stalker because you're seeking revenge instead of letting God handle it. When people are lying on you and they're saying things to make people behave this way, they're going to suffer because of that. You're not supposed to do God's prophets any harm. And they're trying to do you harm. They're trying to slander you and get people to think things of you that aren't true. And when people think things of others that aren't true, only God knows what could happen. If they can get them to believe one thing, they could get them to believe anything. A lot of people are impressionable. Some people are looking for some type of drama, some type of negativity that they can get involved in, because they got spirits on them that feed off of this type of energy. So it's nothing for them to go out and spread some lies on somebody or say someone did something that they didn't, just to try to get a good person in trouble. This happens a lot. This happens a lot. And they will track you down like a dog. They'll track you down like a dog. Follow you around, act like they're not doing it, sit and wait at certain corners. Well, as soon as you start to notice them, they try to act like they're not doing what they are. You'll have people that you know and that you've seen do the same thing, or that you could just see what they're up to and you're aware of what they're up to, but they'll act like they're not even doing it. So you could take a cue from them. When people act like they're not up to something, but they are, you have to not allow that to bother you. Yes, they're lying, but don't let it bother you. Because they're lying, it doesn't make it true. If you get mad or upset over a lie, people are more prone to believe that lie because they look at it like this. If you don't get mad, what's your association with it? If it's not true, why associate yourself with it? Why agree with it? Why accept it? People can lie on you and say all types of things. Don't agree with it. Don't accept it. People come to you and, oh, I heard this and I heard that. Just smile at them. Be like, oh, okay, God bless you. Don't even get upset. When people say certain things and people get upset, what matters is character. Like when people are lying on you, your character is what matters. There's going to be people that will look at you and be able to tell. But it's already strange enough that people aren't coming to us and telling us that, hey, so-and-so was talking bad about you. Hey, this person was slandering your name. This person told me this about you. A lot of people just want to be evil today. A lot of people want to participate in this type of behavior. They see themselves as a Grim Reaper or a Jason or off a Friday or a Freddy Krueger, or they see themselves as the Joker. They see themselves as the predator and you're the prey. Like Lil Wayne said, I'm not the prey, I'm the predator. See me dreadlock, hardest band from bedrock. He said, I'm not the prey, I'm the predator. I'm about to listen to that song after this. Take it back. I'm about to take it back. All right. But before I do that, we're going to finish this video up. The reason why they have to lie is because you're that great. And they have to take a humble servant of the Lord and try to break them down like the devil did Job. Can I test your humble servant, Job? They're trying to test God's humble servant by lying on you in these organizations to get people to think things that you don't even have anything to do with, things that you wouldn't even ever be involved in. But they feel the need to make some stuff up, tell people this, tell people that, because they want to see things not work out for you. They don't want to see you stay at that job so you can make money and so you can buy yourself a house and get out of poverty and get yourself a car. They don't want to see that. Some of us, they rather us stay where we're at. And I don't want you to feel victim to your situation. A lot of us, sometimes we feel victim to our situation when we're targeted, because everywhere we go, it's the same old song. People don't want to see us get to a higher position of power in our life. They rather us stay underneath them so they can tell us what to do and control us. This is why it's good for targeted individuals. You'll see in many books written by targeted individuals that they all go go through the process of becoming an entrepreneur. If you're a targeted individual and you want to save yourself, go through the process of learning how to become an entrepreneur. Read some books, study some literature, learn how to create a business out of your own thoughts. Learn how to create a business out of your own mind. You are a business. If Jay-Z didn't do anything right, he told us one thing right. You are a business. He said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm a business. You are a business. They want to sick you with the entities. Well, guess what? You become a business entity. And you work towards separating yourself from evil. That's what money is all about. That's why I say money is good. Money will love me and never leave me. Because I can get away from certain things when my money's right. No workplace mobbing, no gang stalking in any low income areas where people are just choosing to do the worst, because that's what, and this can happen at any level. It could happen in it could even happen in a development where people make 6 figures a month. 6 figures a week, whatever it is, got 6-figure salaries. Make 6 figures a year. Excuse me. This could happen there too. It could happen in a professional setting. It could happen in a high influential affluent area. Excuse me, a high affluent area. It could happen in a low income area. But regardless of wherever it happens, you want to be able to live on some land, or even if you have to get you an RV and just mobile home it. Whatever you can do to take care of yourself as someone that's going through this is a win, without you having to work for someone else or be around people that want to cause you extreme suffering. I'd rather live in a mobile home and live that way than live in a stationary spot in one place for a long time where people are watching me, studying me, trying to figure out my next move so they can hurt me and destroy me and ruin my plans. And on top of that, lie and smear my name and say I'm into all kinds of things when all I'm really trying to do is work and take care of myself and be positive. You wanting to do what they do is doing too much. They don't mind seeing you in a lesser state. But the one thing they don't want you to do is work towards becoming better. The situation that you're in, they feel more comfortable with you in it. They'll lie to get you fired so that way you can't work and save up money and get you no house, or get you what the things that you want, a car, get you certain things that all people should have that work because they're working towards it. People don't know. People want to say that you're the problem and point the finger at you, all the while you've been mobbed. You have been unjustly treated. You've been targeted, and they tried to make things more difficult for you on purpose to where you couldn't withstand it. Depending on what you're going through in life, you may be able to withstand that pressure a little easier. That's why it's always good to have money on you. Money is something that you need. Money is something that makes you feel good. Money is something that will give you a sense of hope when things aren't going so well. And I don't mean to say that God doesn't, but in order to take care of your situation, sometimes you need that green stuff. And I know God is always there for us and will provide our every need, but we gotta take action, and it's gotta be a point to where we're doing something for ourselves as well, and not just relying on not relying on Him. And I know we're supposed to rely on Him for everything, but at some point He wants us to rely on Him for everything, but also do everything that we could do in our power as well. All right. So don't let these pathological liars stop you. Don't let people try to hunt who are hunting you down like a dog. Don't let that stop you. They may show up to certain places to try to affect you negatively mentally. Don't react to them. Act like it doesn't exist. Ignore them. They're not even there. They're going to get tired of messing with someone who's smarter than them. It's an intelligence game. They're not mad because you're ignoring them. They're mad because you're smart enough to ignore them. They're mad that you're smart enough to not be affected by their BS, which is causing them to waste their time and resources and gas and energy and life. They thought they were going to get their reaction and woohoo, go on home. It's not that kind of party. We're taking our mind and we're doing what God wants us to do with it. So that way we can stand the pressure from these entities coming after us daily. So we ask God to continue to protect us and keep us safe throughout our day, throughout our week, our month, our year, our friends, our family. Those of us that we want to be safe and to continue to have a normal life. All right, we pray that this stuff will eventually stop, but if it doesn't, we pray that, we'll be able to handle it and at least be able to live the best life that we could create for ourselves in the midst of it, which is somewhat far at a distance from it. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button for the real. Smash that like button for the truth. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos like this. And you know it, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out.